Then you know it's Christmas when the snow starts to fall. Then you know it's Christmas for the children above all. Then you know it's Christmas 'cause Santa's on his way. We'll stand under the mistletoe, and then it's Christmas Day.
Good morning. This is Debbie with the Food Prepping channel, and today is Wednesday before Christmas on Saturday, and I have got two of my grandchildren here with me. I've got Journey right there that's not looking. There she is. And then I got Caden somewhere. There's Caden right there. And so I am fixing different candies and all today. And the first thing I've done is I'm making peanut clusters. And I used a bunch of different chocolates because I have the almond bark vanilla, I have the almond bark chocolate, I have chocolate morsels, I have peanut butter morsels, I have a little bit of everything. So I put the... Okay, wait. Okay, so I put the chocolate almond bark in there. I put a white almond bark in there. I put a bag of white chocolate morsels, and then I put a thing of chocolate morsels in there, and then all kinds in here, and then all kinds of nuts. I put mixed nuts. I put honey roasted cashews, and then I put regular cashews in there, and you can't see it, but let me get it up here so you can see it. Oh, we just stirred it for the second time. You're supposed to stir it every 20 minutes. You cook it for 2 to 3 hours on low, really until all of the chocolate is melted, and then you just kind of just let it keep melting or whatever for 2 or 3 hours. And so we've got that on in this crock pot. And now the next thing that I'm getting ready to do is I'm going to make the candy coated pecans. I have got a lot of pecans, and so what you need to do, the first thing you need to do is you get egg whites. And I did get a little yellow in there. I'm not good at separating eggs, but I did it the best that I could. All right, and now I'm going to put 1 tablespoon of vanilla in here. All right. There's that, and then I've got to get a whisk. Let me find a whisk. Oh. I should have started this a long time ago, but I just had... Oh, there. Hold that up for a minute, please. Okay. All right, so now I've got the egg whites and the vanilla in here, and I'm just going to whisk this together until it becomes frothy. And I've got like almost 2 pounds of pecan halves that I'm putting in here, and that's going in my other crock pot back there. And then I've got, oh my gosh, I've got just so much stuff that last year I had stuff left over. I mean, because I had COVID last year, and then I forgot about that, and I got more stuff this year, and now I've got enough to make candy and cookies for the town that I live in. But I'm going to do as much as I can before Christmas for this, and then next week Samantha and I are going to be doing things for New Year's Eve, because New Year's Eve is my grandson, well, New Year's Day is my grandson Caden over here. It's his birthday. He'll be 9 years old. 9. Hard to believe that he is that old already. All right, here, let's see. Let me move this camera down so you can see me. See, I'm just whisking the heck out of this. Okay, and hold on, y'all get out from back here. Come on, back out, back out. Oh, my dog's going crazy, the kids are going crazy, everybody's going crazy. Me too. But I'm going to coat the pecans in cinnamon sugar and put them in the crock pot, and they'll be in there the same as these chocolate peanuts. They'll be in there for 3 hours on low, and I will stir them every 20 minutes. I've got Alexa set. I couldn't figure out how to do the timer so it would go off every 20 minutes. I don't think she could figure it out because it just wouldn't, no matter what I said, it just wouldn't do it. So, I am going to keep on doing swapping these egg whites, and I will bring y'all back when I get to the next step. Okay, I'm back. All right, so now I'm fixing the candy-coated pecans, and I have already, I frost the egg whites and vanilla, and I've got those on the pecans, and this is about 2 pounds of pecans. I guess these are going in my slow cooker, and then in here I'm putting I've got 1.5 cups of brown sugar, and then I'm going to go. Let me get this. All right, let me get a spoon to get this stuff out with. I thought I had it all together, and then the phone rang, and I forgot. Okay, so now I'm going to put 1.5 cups of sugar. Okay, I'll bring you back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. All right. It's a lot of stuff going on today, hectic stuff. And I'm spilling this sugar everywhere, and my dog is going crazy. I'm going crazy. Okay, so here is the 1.5 cups of white sugar that's going in here. And then I'm supposed to put nutmeg in here, but I can't get to it right now, so I'm really not even going to I got to put the cinnamon in there. Yeah, I do have to do that. All right, I'll bring y'all back. Okay, I'm back. All right, so I found my ground nutmeg. All right, so I'm going to put 1.5 teaspoons. No, yeah, 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon in this bowl. There went a half. All right, and here's another half. All right, and then another half. All right, so there is 1.5 tablespoons of cinnamon in here. All right, and then the nutmeg. Nutmeg is very powerful, and it smells so much like ground nutmeg is what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna sprinkle some in here. Not very much. It says I think a half a teaspoon or whatever, but I'm not even going to do that much. All right, and then I'm going to get the salt. And you're supposed to put 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt in here. And I am going to put that much. You know, you always want to do your salt and when you're making something sweet, you always want to put your salt in there. All right, so I've got this now, and I've got my whisk, and I'm going to just whisk this all up. And once I get it all whisked up, or whatever, I'm going to pour this all over the, I keep wanting to say almonds, all over the pecans. And then I'm going to put them in the crock pot for 3 hours, stirring them every 20 minutes. So, all right, so I'm just mixing this together as best I can. And I will bring y'all back when I get ready to put them into the crock pot. Okay, y'all. All right, so the chocolate covered cashews, mixed nuts, whatever's in there. I think it's a little bit of everything in there. They're almost ready. I think it's like 20 more minutes and they'll be ready. All right, now this is my other crock pot, and I have been sitting here shaking these nuts, shaking these nuts, and with the sugar, the white sugar, the brown sugar, the salt, and the what was the other thing that we put up? Oh, nutmeg. And the cinnamon. And so I'm going to pour those. Let me get the top off. All right. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. It still doesn't have. All right, I'm going to get Samantha to come in here and shake these. I must not have shook them enough, and there's still some that's wet and doesn't have the sugar on them, so I need to get her to come in here. All right, I'll bring y'all back. Okay, y'all. All right, so she got it shaken up pretty good, so I'm going to spray this pan because if you look over in my other pan, wait a minute, where's it at? Oh, there. I forgot to spray that pan. She says it's gonna be hard to get out, but I don't think so. I think if once it's in water, it'll just hopefully just melt out. But you never can tell. Could be the other. But all right, so I'm going to spray this, and I've got Pam avocado oil. I think I got some from Thrive, but I can't find it. But avocado oil has a very low doesn't have a taste. So that's why I got that. Ew. All right, now I'm going to pour these in here so y'all can see it. And then she is going to be taking these into the kitchen. No, I'm going to. She's going to be taking these into the kitchen and plugging it up. And we'll set the timer for 3 hours. And every 20 minutes we're supposed to stir them. So, all right, so here, let me show y'all this first. Oh, there's all the pecans. All right, and so I'm going to put them in here. Oh, gosh. This is still like some of them are wet on the bottom. Makes no sense, but that's okay. All right, so these, I wish I could taste these, but I can't. All right, so these are going in the kitchen on the counter in there, and it's going to go on low for 3 hours, and every 20 minutes we will set a timer. Set a timer for every 20 minutes to stir it. So I will bring y'all back. Okay, y'all. All right, so I have got my parchment paper. This is a table that I got to use down here when we've got company over to eat or I'm doing something. And I would say that this is probably one of the best times to do this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these on the... I'm going to use a scoop. I don't know what size. How do you know what size scoops these are? I have no idea. I have no idea how to tell what this is. All right, so I got this scoop. I don't know how to tell what size it is or anything about it, but it's pretty big. I got one that's pretty big and one that's pretty little. So this one is the big one for these. All right, and I'm going to just get a scoop of this and try to get it. I want to get them as even as I can. So put them right there. And,
Emma,
huh?
how do you know if it's hot or cold?
What's hot or cold?
Like the water.
The hot is over on the left and the cold is over on the right.
Okay.
Okay. All right, and so, I'm sorry, my grandson's getting ready to take a shower because we're going to take the kids to see lights tonight. Okay, so, I hope these will set up I've never done this before, so, but I've seen them all over the place. I've just never done them myself, but I have so much stuff this year that I've got to do something to get rid of this stuff, and I thought, well, I'll just make it from, you know, make different things for people and all, and but it does seem like it's awful runny. I guess it will get harder as it sits. Right now it's still pretty hot, so these might be too big. I don't know, whatever. Alright, so it says that these will usually harden up in an hour's time. So I'm going to continue with this. I'll bring you back and let you see how many it is after we get them all on here, and then we'll put them up. I'll put them up in a box or something with the tissue paper in them. I don't know whether to put them in a refrigerator or not. I don't know. I'm just going to have to see what I think about it. All right, I'll bring y'all back. Okay. Okay, y'all, I'm back. All right, so it's the next day now. This is one batch of what I have made. Today, I made these right here. My journey's going crazy. All right, so these right here. Okay, those right there, I made today. Well, Samantha did. Samantha helped me with these. These are the frozen, hold on a minute. Journey. I'm making a movie, please. Okay, Journey. I have to talk, please. Out, please. Okay, so what I did with these was I had the little muffin things or whatever, papers or whatever that you put in there. And then I got the already frozen chocolate chip cookies that were cut in they're little squares. And so Samantha cut them in half, which does okay, but you really need them to be bigger. But the big ones are probably too big. But what we did was I had gotten this big bag of Reese miniature cups or whatever, Reese cups, and it's got the dark chocolate peanut butter, the milk chocolate, and then the white chocolate. And you cook them, and then after they're done, you immediately put in one of the miniature cups in the middle of each one of them, and they are amazing. All right, now here is the candy-coated pecans. And the reason that they're so dark is I use dark brown sugar. I did not have any light brown sugar, and of course I'm going to use what I've got, and that was dark brown sugar. So these are amazing too. All right, and then the next one over here, let me zoom you in on that one, are the peanut clusters. And I've got to get a knife and break these because they've been in the room in there and they've already gotten cold. I don't have them in the refrigerator, but we're in the other room, and that room the door stays closed and the heat's turned off in there, and that's where my canned stuff is, and my freezers and all that. And so I've got to cut these in half, and all these are going in baskets, in the tins or whatever for my kids. One will go for Kim, one will go for Kayla, and one will go for Kim and her family, one will go for Kayla and her family, and one will go for Christi and her family. All right, and so I hope that y'all learn something from this. I will tell you that these are amazing. My family's going to love these. These are my favorite though, and I don't even like chocolate chip cookies. but these are good. They are really good. It's got the, like I said, the dark chocolate Reese cups, the milk chocolate Reese cups, and the milk chocolate Reese cups. And so if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, look below for links to my Facebook, my Twitter, and to my Instagram. And also there'll be links to different things below that I use in my kitchen that you may want to use in yours. And you order these things from Amazon, does not cost you any more than it would if you clicked on the link yourself, but I just have the links down there for you to order them at. And that I am a affiliate with Amazon, so that means that if you buy something from Amazon that I have a link below, then I will get a few pennies, and it's usually just a few pennies off of something. I don't think I've ever made off of the things that y'all have bought from me. I don't think I've ever made more than $15. I mean, that's for the whole month. $15 in a month period of time. So it doesn't make very much money for me, but you know, in this day and age, every penny helps. So I do hope that you will have a wonderful Christmas, and I'm going to be making lots more things, but it probably won't be up before Christmas, but they will be here for all the Christmases after this that YouTube is around. I hope that YouTube does not take my videos down, because I think right now I've got somewhere around 1,030 videos up. So Merry Christmas. I will talk to y'all next week. I love you. I hope your family is blessed and that you're blessed with this in this coming holiday season. And I love y'all so much. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.